Life is but a fleeting dream, and in that dream, some meetings end before we even understand each other. Some bonds bring smiles, only to end in tears. Some moments feel eternal, but vanish like clouds in the sky. We live in a world that moves at breakneck speed, a message sent in a second, a relationship born with a swipe, and sometimes it ends with just silence. We're living in an age of speed, but we've lost depth. We fall in love too fast, trust too soon, give too much, and break too easily. We rush toward success, only to crash just as quickly. We hold on, then let go even faster. Life isn't measured only in years, but in how deeply we live each moment. When we slow down and really look into the meetings and partings in our lives, we realize something beautifully simple. Nothing lasts forever. Buddha once said, "All things are impermanent, subject to birth and death. Everything in motion is in transition." That's the nature of life. If there is connection, there will be separation. If there is birth, there will be passing. Nothing is forever, not even pain, not even happiness. But understanding this isn't a reason to despair. It's a reason to cherish. Because when we know everything is temporary, we begin to live more fully in the now. We say "I love you" without waiting. We hug without hesitation. We do the good thing without delay. And when it's time to say goodbye, we don't carry regret, because we were truly there while it lasted. No way. But why do we rush so much? Is it fear? Fear of missing out? Fear that if we don't move faster, someone else might take our place? Our job, our shot at love, our happiness? But life isn't a race. No one can take what was truly meant for you. Moving fast isn't wrong, but if you're only running without knowing where you're headed, that's not progress. That's just getting lost. People ask, if life is short, why should we slow down? But maybe the better question is, if life is short, why don't we go deeper? We eat in a rush, talk in a rush, fall in love quickly, and break even faster. But the faster we go, the more shallow life becomes. The more we hurry, the easier it is to forget what we're even living for. Ancient wisdom says, stillness brings clarity. Only when the mind is still can the heart see clearly. Only when life is lived slowly can the soul absorb its meaning. People think slowing down means falling behind, but it's not. Slowing down is an act of awareness. It's choosing to sip your tea, not to finish it, but to feel it, to taste its warmth, to notice each note in every drop. It's walking down the street, not just to get somewhere, but to see the clouds, to feel the light, to notice a single leaf floating down beside your foot starts to disconnect. Even science, with all its technology, is returning to ancient truths. When we move too fast, it's not just the heart that gets tired. Even the brain starts to disconnect. Under constant pressure, stress quietly builds. We lose our sense of connection and forget how to hear ourselves. Neuroscientists call it survival mode, a state where we react instead of feel, chase instead of live. We do more, but experience less. So now, amidst all the noise, science circles back to something very old: mindfulness, presence, stillness. Just a few mindful minutes each day can calm the storm in your mind. It restores your emotional balance, rebuilds memory, awakens compassion. They call it neuroplasticity, the brain's power to heal and grow. When the Buddha said, "Return to the breath," and the Tao said, "Stillness brings light," science quietly nodded and whispered, "Yes, stillness is the beginning of healing." And you don't have to leave the city. You don't need the mountains. You don't need to escape. Slowing down is simply returning to yourself in the smallest, gentlest ways. In the morning, before reaching for your phone, close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths, as if you're holding the sky inside your chest. Feel the air move through you, and know you're alive. When you eat, put your spoon down between each bite. Taste the salty, the creamy, the spicy, as if you're tasting life itself. In the middle of the day, sit for just a few minutes. No need to meditate, no need to be perfect. Just sit, just breathe. And let your mind rest. No chasing thoughts, no fixing anything. Just be there, like a quiet flower blooming in peace. When you walk, don't just walk. to arrive. Walk as if each step is a flower blooming beneath your foot. Feel the breeze, see the sky, notice the golden leaf touching your shoe without a sound. At night, before sleep, whisper to yourself 3 things that touched your heart today. Maybe it was a warm smile, a sentence that moved you, or just silence that made you want to cry. Slowing down doesn't mean stopping. It means letting each moment be fully lived. Life is made of hellos. Life is made of hellos and goodbyes, of hands held and gently let go, of laughter then quiet. But none of it is meaningless. Because when we live fully, even the farewells become beautiful. You don't have to run faster than anyone, just live deeper than you did yesterday. Because those who live deeply even will touch more of life than those who rush through an entire lifetime. And friend, in a world that never stops spinning, those who are still will see things that the hurried never will. You can begin right now with just one deep breath.